Roly's Fudge is a franchise. It's been established for over 20 years. There's 14 shops altogether, and myself, I'm the franchisee that look after the Northwest. I was a mortgage sales manager and travelled quite a bit, and decided that when I became 40 I wanted to have a complete change. My husband and I took the children on holiday down to Devon and went into a fudge shop and decided that I loved the product, tried the fudge and fell in love with it, and decided that I was going to bring it back to my hometown in Lytham St Anne's. Fudge that we make is made in small individual batches as opposed to mass-produced fudge that's made by industrial machines. Our fudge is handmade in traditional copper pans, and then we pour it onto an Italian marble slab. It's small, unique batches, and you instantly want another piece when you try some. I think initial challenges were, when we set up this shop, was just sort of getting open, getting established, getting the local support from the locals, getting out there advertising, giving out, promoting the business really, and wondering whether people was going to like it, whether it's going to do the right thing. We had a school fete at Christmas 2007 it was. I was selling fudge at the Christmas market, and Louise approached me and introduced herself and said, I'd like to come and meet you and see what we can work together and tell you what Business Link has to offer.
The first thing I did was ask her what her vision was. Where does she want to take the business in 1, 3, 5 years' time? I think it's very important, firstly, to do a business plan because it enables the business to make the mistakes on paper first, and it's very important to also review it on a regular basis. And as we've been working together for 18 months, that business plan has changed, we've reviewed it, the vision of the business has changed.
It wasn't going to work having a third shop. We were even looking at what we were doing with the structure within the second shop, and my focus had quickly changed from building the retail side of the business to going more commercial. So without Louise's help and sort of reining me in and giving me a real structure and saying to me, is this not better happening in the long term? This is probably better, what you're better focusing on.
Initially we looked at Jackie having the fudge in Tesco's, and Business Link we ran a number of Meet the Buyer workshops to meet Tesco buyers. But after we reviewed the business plan and looked at where the business was going, we decided that wasn't really right for this quality of fudge, and that emphasis has changed really. So although growing the commercial side of the business is the way where future growth will come from, it will be more like national trust shops, independents, delis, farm shops, and that's where the growth of the business will come from.
So that's where our focus is now, getting the fudge into, launching it into other areas of the business and expanding that sort of way, keeping the one shop, working from here, and going out and doing more sort of a commercial sales, smaller commercial sales.
I think it's very important for people who are starting out in business to work with Business Link. Business Link is a free, impartial information and advisory service, and it has been proved that businesses who work with Business Link have a far greater chance of succeeding than those that go it alone.
They will guide you through, look at the industry, look at the footfall, different towns, what sort of industry you're thinking about setting up in. So I think without Louise's help doing that, I don't know where I'd have been today if I hadn't, I'd have carried on with my third shop. So I'm glad I did, and thank you.